Most van builds use a fixed bed in the back. While that sounds great in theory, it can completely take over your van. This is exactly what happened in my last build. My family of 3 barely had room to move around. We were constantly crawling on our knees to reach storage, and the layout just didn't work anymore. So in this build, I decided to try something different. Instead of a fixed bed, I built a couch that converts to a slide-out full-size bed. In this video, I'm going to show you how I built it, why I designed it this way, and a few things I would change if I built it again. Welcome to Boone ADV, where we document the pursuit of adventure. From motorcycle routes and remote trails to rock climbing, van travel, and everything it takes to reach wild places. This channel is about getting out there and exploring. Let's get into it. This is my 2008 Ford Econoline van, and I just spent the last 3 months building it into an adventure van for my family. This is actually my second van build, and with this one I wanted to improve a lot of things I learned from my first van. In my previous van, I installed a fixed full-size bed in the back because I wanted to prioritize sleeping comfort. But what I found over time was that as my family of 3 grew, that layout created some real problems. We didn't have enough sleeping flexibility, the bed made it difficult to move around the van, and we were constantly on our knees digging things out from under the bed. So for this build, I had a few clear goals. I wanted enough sleeping space for 3 people. I wanted to keep the center of the van open, and I wanted a comfortable place to lounge inside. Finally, I wanted storage that was much easier to access. Because of that, I decided to build a couch that converts to a pull-out full-size bed. To keep the bed frame simple and economical, I built the main platform using 2x4 pine boards. The boards are secured together using pocket screws and wood glue, which makes the frame both strong and relatively lightweight. In the closed couch configuration, the bed measurements are 74 3/4 inches long and 31 1/2 inches wide. The space underneath the bed is 13 inches tall. We found the height to be really comfortable for sitting, but it also works well for storage because most portable storage and storage bins are between 12 inches and 12 1/2 inches tall. This means that they slide in and out easily on the vinyl flooring. The entire frame was painted with latex paint to improve both the appearance and durability. For the top of the platform, I used 1x3 pine boards as slats. We chose 1x3 boards instead of something wider like a 1x4 to keep the gaps between the boards as small as possible. These slats carry quite a bit of weight. In my opinion, the 1x3 is about the minimum board strength that works well for this type of platform. I originally experimented with things such as plywood, but it just wasn't strong enough for the span and flexed too much. The front section of the bed includes a secondary frame that slides out. Every other slat is permanently screwed to the main frame, while the alternating slats attach to the secondary sliding frame. This allows the bed to extend outward when you pull it open. To keep the rear of the slats from dropping down, I installed a furring strip across the back which is screwed into every other board. That rear strip can make the sliding action a little tight, so I use washers and spacers between the furring strips just to create enough clearance for the bed to slide smoothly. The sliding portion of the frame sits directly on the van floor. To prevent scratching on the vinyl flooring, I installed felt pads under the sliding frame. The main bed itself is secured to the OSB subfloor using L brackets from Amazon, which keeps the entire structure from moving while driving. Let's talk about things I would do differently. Overall, this bed has worked really well, but there are a couple things I would change. The biggest improvement I'd like to make is to modify the design so the bed slides out in 2 stages instead of all at once. Because the rear of the van is primarily used for storage, the full extension of the bed can sometimes catch or stick when sliding out. And when 3 people are inside the van, it can get a little crowded when trying to extend the bed. So in the future, I plan to redesign the frame so it slides out halfway first, and then the second section extends after that. That change would probably involve adding additional support legs to the sliding portion of the bed. Overall, this slide-out bed has been a huge improvement compared to the fixed bed design from our previous van. It gives us more living space during the day, better access to storage, and still provides plenty of room for sleeping at night. If you're building a van for a small family, a convertible couch to bed design like this can make a big difference. If you found this build helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe to Boone ADV, where we cover a lot more van topics. If you've built something similar or have ideas how to improve this design, drop them in the comments and I'd love to hear it. As always, get out there and chase adventure.